Hey folks, welcome back to Bronze Rides. It is December the 3rd, Friday, December the 3rd, and it's beautiful weather outside. 73 degrees in Middle Tennessee, and so I thought I would take this opportunity to get out and ride, of course. I'm headed down to, I'm taking the back way from Spring Hill all the way to Murfreesboro. I'm going to check out this place that I've been researching. It's a motorcycle dealer, and they carry beta motorcycles. So I talked to them right after Thanksgiving, and I wanted to find out if they had anything in stock that I could come look at. And it turns out they do. They have the bike that I'm looking at. It's a Beta 390 RRS. Yeah, so I think that may be my next bike. And I've been doing a lot of research about what kind of bike I really need to do the kind of riding that I want to do. I enjoy the Africa Twin, and don't get me wrong, I'm not getting rid of the Africa Twin. The Africa Twin is my moto camping adventure bike, so I still want to enjoy all the adventures that you've seen me enjoy on this bike. I also, want to keep enjoying the Harley, so I'm not getting rid of that either. But the problem is that when I go out on these dual sport riding events, this Africa Twin is too heavy. It's way too heavy for the kind of riding that I want to do. So I've been researching, and I think that I need at least 300 cc's and under 300 pounds. So, there's not a lot of bikes that meet that category. So I've researched it down to the Beta 390. I think that's got enough power to do some, on-road riding between county roads, and then you've got the capability to go off-road because it does have, it's a street legal bike. So we're going to take a look at that bike this morning. But I'm just enjoying these back roads all the way there. It's beautiful. Always love the chance to get out and ride these roads. So stick with me. We'll see what this dealership has and see what this experience is like. Hi, you must be Allison.
I am.
All right, I'm Brian. Nice to meet
you.
I see the bike sitting out there.
They're beautiful.
That's it, huh?
Let me bring you the keys, buddy, and let's start these puppies up.
Okay, I just want to see if I fit on it.
Sit on it.
I'm 5'7".
You'll be fine. I'm 5'2", and I can throw my leg over a 200.
See, that's why I want to know if it shrinks down.
It's got a little bit of sag.
Got some sag?
Yeah.
I know they have a 2-inch lowering kit.
They do.
And so that's what I'm...
do, the front and the rear. Well,
right?
Depending upon. The one thing about it, if you're going to lower just the front.
Oh, no, I'll do the whole thing.
Okay. This is beauty contestant number 1, the 390.
Yeah.
It comes, of course, with the headlight, taillight blinkers, the trail tech navigation, street legal, ready to rock and roll. Now, the 2-strokes are street legal as well because all the Betas come with a headlight and a taillight, and you can legally use your hand signals.
You know what? I just don't want that kind of power band out on what I'm going to do. I'm doing mainly gravel roads, dirt roads, but this bike is too heavy.
Yes.
I mean, I can do it, but I just think this will be a better fun factor.
Think you'd have to lower it?
Yeah.
You're fine. You got a window over there.
It's about like my Africa Twin before I know it. It's a little
Yeah.
before I know it.
Yeah.
So this is...
We use it here in the shop.
This is not an RRS though, right?
No, this is not the RRS. But the cool thing about Betas is they all come pre-wired. So if you want to buy the blinker kit, plug and play.
This is a 2-stroke.
2-stroke.
Okay, I'm gonna try it for size.
Yeah, sit on it. Start
It looks
up,
about
you
the
know,
same.
Yeah. And my husband's 5'4", and he's able to ride
Really?
it pretty well. Yeah.
It's a little bit low.
Yeah. And stacks a little bit different too. It's definitely a lot lighter in comparison. That's one of their lightest 2-stroke bikes.
So, you know what I want one? Well, that's too heavy,
Yeah.
and I want something that's lightweight that I can throw in the back of my truck.
Yeah.
And I've done all the research. I can't find anything that's got that kind of power,
Right.
the weight ratio.
Yep.
It keeps bringing back the baby.
Yep.
So,
Perfect.
yeah. I just gotta be able to fit on it.
Yeah.
So short.
The other cool thing about Beta is if you are in love with that bike, you can do a custom suspension build at the factory.
I saw that.
And so it's ready to rock and roll.
Impressive.
It's not crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's basically, it would be the same as if you ordered the parts and had us do it after the fact.
So, with a custom suspension build,
Yep.
will it go down even lower than 2 inches?
You can't, you technically can. So there are, I'll have to go look and grab that key out of that before I forget.
Yeah. So Allison is gonna, I looked at this Beta 390 RS and it's too tall for me. I like the bike. I'm gonna check it out some more. I just like sat on it and I figured out that I don't fit, which is what I figured because I'm 5'7". But I like the bike. She's gonna price up. She's gonna get with Beta, the distributor in Italy or California, and find out what it's gonna be to lower it and take 3 inches out of it, the suspension. So we'll see.
2 weeks later.
So yeah, that's it. 2 weeks later, and I didn't buy the bike. I came really close though. The dealer worked up the price with a 2-inch suspension drop with Beta, and I don't know, I just wanted to get some more information. So, and you're probably wondering why I'm sitting in a hotel. I'm in Kentucky. I'll explain. So, I wanted some more information. So, I called up a couple of members of Let's Take a Ride because it's a wealth of knowledge. First of all, I started with Bearman, David. Now, he's got a lot of experience with motorcycles and really understands the kind of terrain that we're riding, which is what I'd be using the bike for most of the time. So, we talked about the 390, and he kind of suggested that it's going to be very high wound on the engine, have to keep the revs up all the time. It might not be the best choice. But I still wanted something lightweight. So, you know, we talked more about it. And I remembered from the Fall Hollow Ride that Von Porter had a Husqvarna FE450, which is very similar in weight.
That's my new one.
It's like a that's Von's bike?
Yeah, that's my new one.
Husqvarna 450. I've heard that's pretty lightweight.
240.
Oh, you're kidding me. 240?
50
That's
horsepower.
nice. Oh man,
It'll scoot.
I bet that's nice on the trails. And so I called Vaughn. Now Vaughn's a lot like me. He has a Harley and he also likes riding dual sport. So I figured he'd be a good person to talk to, right? And we're good friends. So Vaughn gave me a lot of solid advice. You know, and what he told me is that, you know, I'd probably need something like the 450 or the 500 to really have that power to be on the interchange roads between the gravel and the dirt. So I'll look at a 500. Now what I didn't know, because I just didn't consider it, is the 500, the Beta 500, is only like 3 pounds more. So I'm still under that 250 weight limit, under 300 pounds, you know, well under 300, and I've got 500 cc's. So, wow, that sounds like a better bike to buy, right? And the cost difference is not that much. So then I decided I probably ought to talk to a Beta owner. Now remember that David had told me that Kyle Pendergrast his wife has a Beta 500. And not only does she have a Beta 500, she has it lowered, which is the same thing that I'm going to do to it, because 5'7", you saw it, I just don't fit on it, right? So I got in contact with Kyle. We talked a little bit, and he kind of persuaded me that the Beta 500, between him, Vaughn, and David, you know, it's kind of the bike to go with. So I started looking, and I found one in Kentucky. And that brings us to present day. I'm sitting in a hotel. It's 7 o'clock, and I'm supposed to meet a guy at 8 o'clock to talk about the bike. And, you know, if it checks out, I'm probably going to buy it, because after all, it's what I've been looking for. I've done the research, and I know it's just going to put a grin on my face. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Let's go check it out. Excited about getting the bike this morning. It's kind of a rainy day. I hope it doesn't rain on me while I'm trying to strap it down if I end up getting it. Yeah. It's always something. But I can't complain. So hey folks, I just picked up this Beta. The guy that I bought it from, he didn't really want to be on YouTube, so you know, I respect that. So I was hoping to bring you the whole experience of buying the bike, but anyway, here we are. I got it loaded and I'm about ready to head home, and I think I got a really great deal. The best thing about this bike, and I didn't know this before I bought it, but in addition to all the mods, he's got the Fastway link installed, which actually gives it an inch lower on the suspension. And because this bike is used with 700 miles on it, I can actually see what the sag does, and the bike fits me. I don't even think I need to lower it. So I'm excited about that. You know, that's just something that I don't have to do to this bike that I thought I was going to have to do. So I'm excited about getting home and, you know, getting it unloaded and checking it out. So I'm pretty excited about it, and the fact that he installed that lowering piece means that now I don't have to lower the bike. I fit on the bike, so that means that, man, when I get home, I'm ready to go riding, folks. So yeah, that was a big relief. I was, you know, getting ready to put, you know, probably another $1,200-$1,300 into the bike to get it to fit me. So that's great, you know. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll be sharing more with you about this bike, so be sure you subscribe, and that way you'll get notifications of when my next video comes up. So I'm looking forward to this season. It's going to be fun. I've always wanted to have a lighter bike, and now I have a lighter bike, and I still have my Africa Twin, and I still have my Harley. So I'm ready for whatever fun throws at me. So stay tuned and be safe.